Hello drama lovers, welcome back to K-pop world. There are moments that need no words. No dramatic music, no scripted dialogue or camera flashes. Because when someone you love returns from the edge of something dark, something unspoken, a hug is more than enough. And this afternoon, the world witnessed a hug that shattered everything in silence. The sky wasn't fully clear. A faint sun peeked through soft, gray clouds. The hospital remained quiet, as usual, but there was something different in the air. A subtle tension lingering under the skin. No noise, no cheering, only dozens of eyes staring at the hospital's main entrance, gripped by a feeling they couldn't quite name. Then, precisely 15 minutes ago, the door opened, and from behind it emerged a figure everyone had only seen in rumors, sparse reports, and long, aching prayers. Wang Yibo. His body was a little thinner than before, but his steps, slow and deliberate, spoke of quiet strength. One step, then another, unhurried but determined. That was when someone stepped out from beside a sleek black car, waiting by the curb. Most people hadn't even noticed him at first, not even some of the hospital staff. But the fans' cameras caught it immediately. Xiao Zhan, standing in a simple black jacket, mask, and cap. His face was mostly hidden, but his body language said everything. Wang Yibo lifted his eyes slightly, searching, and when their eyes met, without a word, without signal, he changed direction. He didn't go toward the wheelchair prepared by the staff. He didn't head straight to the car. He walked toward that man, and then he hugged him. Not a short hug, not a polite gesture, but a long, deep embrace. One that seemed to carry every fear, every sleepless night, and finally, the relief of surviving. In that moment, the entire scene froze. The hospital staff stopped moving. A nurse covered her face with her hands, holding back tears. Fans standing far beyond the hospital gates gripped each other's hands. No one spoke. No one screamed, because they knew they were witnessing something rare, something sacred. Just hours earlier, rumors had begun to swirl that Wang Yibo might be discharged today. But nothing was certain. Not even his official fan base confirmed it. All that was posted was a vague image, an overcast sky with the words, "Wait for me to return slowly." No author, no caption, but everyone knew who it was for. Xiao Zhan had been absent throughout the treatment process. No media outlet reported him visiting. Not a single official update mentioned his presence. And yet, whispers from inside the hospital told a different story. One that made today's moment feel undeniably real. That Xiao Zhan had been coming at night, quietly, without security, sitting for hours in empty corridors just to make sure he was still breathing. Today, none of that needed to be hidden. Today, they weren't here to perform. They were just two humans, bonded by something deeper than fame or schedules. Two hearts that knew what it felt like to almost lose each other. And two arms that knew exactly how to say everything in a single silent hug. One hospital staff member spoke out in a short video secretly shared by an insider. She said when Yibo was still unconscious, there were long nights when we'd find someone sitting in the hallway. He wouldn't talk. He didn't want attention, but he was always there, sometimes until morning. When asked who it was, she simply nodded and said, "You already know." After that hug, Yibo didn't immediately enter the car. He spoke with Xiao Zhan briefly, softly, just the two of them. Yibo looked down a few times, and Zhan gently patted his shoulder. No camera was close enough to catch what they were saying, but their expressions told everything. A faint smile appeared on Yibo's lips. Not a wide grin, not laughter, just a small, tired smile that hadn't been seen since he was first hospitalized. And that smile came only after he came and hugged him. Social media exploded, but not in the usual way. There were no hysterics, no caps lock trends or flashy edits. Instead, fans chose simplicity. Many posted just a single sentence. "We waited, and you came back. Thank you." The video of the hug spread quickly, but fans didn't treat it like typical news. Most uploaded it without sound in black and white, almost like they were mourning the pain he had gone through, while celebrating his return silently. One viral Weibo post read, "I used to fear losing him, but now I know, even in silence, someone will wait and someone will come." Thank you, Zhan. Thank you, Yibo, for not giving up. International fan bases, from Japan to Thailand to Brazil, created their own hashtags in their native languages, all with the same message: welcome back. Nothing more, nothing less. And yet, behind all the emotion, a haunting question remained. What really happened? What made Yibo disappear from the public eye for so long? Why was there such secrecy? And why did today's reunion feel so raw, so personal? The only confirmed information came from a brief hospital statement saying Yibo had experienced sudden complications requiring intensive care. Beyond that, there were no specifics. When asked about his mental health, one hospital rep replied, "He is incredibly strong, but the real strength came from those around him." After leaving the hospital, Yibo's vehicle didn't go straight home. According to distant fans watching from afar, the car paused near a small private clinic, likely for follow-up consultations. But what surprised everyone was that Xiao Zhan's car pulled up beside it and stopped too. Whispers began again. Would Zhan stay by his side throughout recovery? That question might not be answered anytime soon. But today, the world received a far more important answer. Yibo returned. And he didn't return alone. Few celebrities can make the world hold its breath with a single embrace. But the hug today changed everything. It wasn't just about recovery. It was about surviving pain, enduring silence, and finally finding warmth again. And maybe, just maybe, we all learned something today. That not all wounds need to be explained. Not all struggles have to be shared. But when someone survives, returns, and is welcomed with open arms, that's enough to make the world believe that kindness still exists. We don't know what comes next. Will Yibo return to filming? Will they speak to the media? Or will everything return to quiet, just like before? But one thing is certain. Today, in silence, the world grew a little softer. Because two people held each other, and everyone watching wept with them. What do you think, drama lovers? Was that hug just a gesture of support, or something deeper they've chosen to keep from the world? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to stay tuned for the next update, only here on K-Pop World. See you in the next video.